mantra 18, and even part of the mantra 18, we tend to conclude Shri Isopanisad. Mantra 18, and even part of the mantra 18, we tend to conclude. Let's get that closed. Right, okay. So let's share the presentation now. Hare Krishna. I'm glad everyone could see the slides. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. In today's session on Shri Isopanisad, Mantra 18, we have been doing this for a while, Shri Isopanisad, and now we have reached to the end. So we are doing Mantra 18 and we are concluding the whole Shri Isopanisad. And yesterday evening, we went around doing yajna at one of the far distance relative based here in London now. And we were discussing, so Prabhuji, I was discussing one of the mantra from Shri Isopanisad, and from a different perspective, but it was a great insight as well. So this is all due to the mercy of Srila Prabhupada ji, who traveled so much and he did all the services. He still is Shiksha Guru for all of us. So there could be different Diksha Gurus but in Hare Krishna movement in ISKCON. And even those who are not directly associated with ISKCON, I've met some who said, we have read his book and we have learned a lot from his book. He has been a Siksha Guru, and this is one of the way he will always be connected to all the associates of the movement. He will always be the Siksha Gurus. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is the mantra which Narad Muniji gave to little Dhruv Maharaj when he was 5-6 years old, that if you just do this mantra, because obviously that was a different yuga, and that yuga we always have Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavatam, whenever we recite Bhagavatam, we always recite this mantra as the very first thing before we go any further, seek the blessings. However, there are different mantras for different yugas. In this yuga, it's been mentioned by acharyas that Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is the mantra which we should recite. Because Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, especially when we are going to recite Bhagavatam, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra doesn't take any offense, so we can recite anywhere we like. And for Kali Yuga, because we are full of faults, we are very impure, sometimes physically, sometimes our speech, and sometimes our thoughts. So we don't need to be pure to recite this mantra. Like someone says that we are not going to do the Gayatri mantra, or we are not going to wear the Kanthimala because we eat onions. And that's right. In Vedic scriptures, there is a mention that if we eat certain things, we should not wear Kanthimala. If we are not clean, then we should not do the Gayatri mantra. And there's a time and way of doing Gayatri mantra. But for Hare Krishna Mahamantra, there are no such rules. Hence, in Kali Yuga, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is prescribed for everyone, whichever walk, background anyone comes from. We don't have to do anything, just recite the mantra itself. Let's do the Mangalacharan, take the blessings of the deity, the Parampara, our Guru Maharaj, especially the very first mantra is for the Guru Maharaj. So any Guru Maharaj, Dikshit or Diksha Guru, or the Siksha Guru, any of your Guru Maharaj, while reciting this mantra, you can think of the Guru Maharaj, you can pray to them, seek blessings from them, and express your gratitude if you like. And then, of course, the rest of the mantras are for respective deities. So feel free to join me if you like. Om. अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुन् श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथवितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सवादूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखावितं च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रील गुरुदेव महाराज की जय। जय जय श्री राधेश। हरे कृष्णा। वेलकम ऑल द डिवोटीज। सभी भक्तों का स्वागत है। We are doing Shri Isopanisad, and we started with Om Purnamada Purnamidam mantra, which is the invocation mantra. Then we should live in the harmony with Isha Vasim principle, that everything belongs to Ishwar. Ishwar could be understood by spiritual vision, because material vision, material understanding, material knowledge is imperfect. Right and wrong vidya. So we need to perfect our knowledge. And then right and wrong upasana. We need to worship Krishna, we need to worship the Ishwar, but which way? And while praying to Krishna, worshipping Krishna, what should be our intention, our purpose? And then at the end, prayers to Ishwar to reveal himself. It's a causeless mercy. Causeless mercy is there is no cause for it. We cannot do anything to request, to claim the mercy. We can only request Krishna to reveal himself, right? So हमने जिस तरीके से देखा इन्वोकेशन मंत्र ओम पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदम, जो मंत्र भगवान पूर्ण है और हम भगवान से निकले हैं, हम भी पूर्ण हैं। ईशावास्यम प्रिंसिपल हमने देखा। ईशावास्यम प्रिंसिपल के थ्रू हम हार्मनी में जी सकते हैं, क्योंकि लोग ईशावास्यम प्रिंसिपल में नहीं जी रहे, इसी वजह से कलयुग के अंदर सब जगह डिसहार्मनी है, लोग दुखी हैं। हमको अगर भगवान को समझना है, जिसकी वजह से हम ईशावास्यम प्रिंसिपल को समझ पाएंगे, तो हमको ज्ञान के चक्षु चाहिए। गुरु, साधु, शास्त्र, इन तीनों की शरण में हमें जाना होगा। राइट एंड रॉन्ग विद्या, अंडरस्टैंडिंग, नॉलेज जो है वो हमें समझ में आएगी। गुरु, साधु, शास्त्र हमको ये क्लियर करेंगे कि क्या सही है और क्या गलत है, और फिर उसके बाद में हम भगवान की वर्शिप, पूजन कर पाएंगे। वो पूजा करते वक्त हम अपने आप को, अपने कॉन्शियसनेस को क्लियर करेंगे, और फिर हम भगवान से प्रेयर कर पाएंगे कि भगवान आप अपने आप को हमारे सामने प्लीज रिवील करें, जिसको हम कहते हैं कि हमको साक्षात्कार हुआ है। कुछ परमात्मा का कहते हैं, कुछ ब्रह्मन का कहते हैं, फिर कुछ भगवान का साक्षात्कार कहते हैं। कि हर जगह, हर इंसान में, जैसे भारतवर्ष में हमेशा से कहा गया है कि कण कण में परमात्मा है। इस चीज को सिर्फ कहना नहीं, इस चीज को रियलाइज कर पाना कि कण कण में परमात्मा है। जो हो रहा है भगवान की मर्जी से हो रहा है, जिसकी वजह से फिर भक्त भगवद गीता के अंदर चैप्टर 16 के अंदर जो क्वालिटीज दी हुई है जो एक भक्त के अंदर होनी चाहिए, 26 क्वालिटी, उसमें सबसे पहली क्वालिटी अभयम, भक्त को भय नहीं होगा। तो अगर आप a lot of times we want to check whom we would like to associate with, we should think if there is a spiritual, whether we see someone else or we see ourselves, if we are progressing further in spirituality, one of the major change which will come in our outlook will be abhyam. We will not get fear anymore. Those little things which used to disturb us, people still think they are big things, but for us, they will be now very little because focus is on the higher thinking. Prabhupada always said, simple living, but higher thinking. Right? Hence, there's no need to lament. तो हमें किसी भी चीज के अफसोस की जरूरत नहीं है, किसी भी चीज के दुख की जरूरत नहीं है। दुख और सुख की जो ड्युअलिटी है, हम उससे बाहर आते हैं जब हम भगवान को समझ पाते हैं और भगवान के अस्तित्व को हर लिविंग और नॉन लिविंग, जीवित या जिसको हम मृत मानते हैं, उसके अंदर हम भगवान को महसूस कर पाते हैं। जब हम यहाँ तक पहुंच पाते हैं, उसके बाद में हम देखेंगे कि धीरे 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 जो चैप्टर 16 भगवद गीता के अंदर 26 क्वालिटीज दी हैं जो कि एक भक्त में होनी चाहिए, वो हमारे अंदर धीरे 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 अपने आप आने लगती है। तो ये बहुत अच्छा यार्ड स्टिक है, कभी भी हम देखना चाहें तो। हमने रिवीजन करी कि किस टाइप की ये बॉडी है, हमारी हमारी फॉरेन बॉडी है ना, हन्यते हन्य माने शरीर है। भगवान भगवत गीता के अंदर कहते हैं कि ये शरीर को जितनी मर्जी कोशिश कर लें बच नहीं सकता। हमने एग्जाम्पल लिया था माइकल जैक्सन का, जो कि बहुत सारे अपने साथ में डॉक्टर्स रखा करते थे। उनको ये था कि मैं फिजिकली फिट रहूं, क्योंकि मे बी उनका पैशन ऐसा था, उनका जो प्रोफेशन था शायद उसकी वजह से। लेकिन सिर्फ वही नहीं है, और बहुत ऐसे लोग हैं। और अपनी तरफ से हमको अपने शरीर की देखभाल करनी भी चाहिए, लेकिन हमको ये ध्यान रखना चाहिए शरीर की देखभाल किस पर्पस से कर रहे हैं, शरीर का करना क्या है देखभाल करके। जैसे कि कार है, कार को हमको देखभाल करनी है क्योंकि वो एक ट्रांसपोर्ट मीन्स है, या सिर्फ इस वजह से कि हम लोगों को शो कर पाए कि हमारे पास में टेस्ला है, मर्सिडीज, बीएमडब्ल्यू, लैम्बोर्गिनी। सिर्फ क्या है कि ये स्टेटस को है, ये एक सोशल स्टेटस है, या सिर्फ इस वजह से इस कार को मेंटेन करें कि ये कार हमको हमारी यात्रा, हमारी जर्नी के बाद हमारी डेस्टिनेशन तक ले जा पा रही है। व्हाट इज द बेस्ट वे टू गिव अप दिस बॉडी? शरीर को छोड़ने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका क्या है? भगवान की भक्ति में लगे रहें। डेस्टिनेशन अच्छा होगा या नहीं होगा हमें मालूम नहीं। हम क्या एक अच्छे भक्त इस जीवन में बन पाएंगे? क्या धर्म, अर्थ, काम, मोक्ष, क्या हम मोक्ष तक पहुंच पाएंगे? हमें पता नहीं, लेकिन फिर भी हमें अर्थ और काम, फाइनेंशियल एंड डिजायर से ऊपर उठकर धर्म में लगना चाहिए। शायद फिर मोक्ष तक हम पहुंच पाए। हालांकि भक्ति के अंदर हम मोक्ष को भी बहुत छोटे कहते हैं, भक्ति की दासी है मोक्ष। मतलब अगर हम भक्ति में लगते हैं तो मोक्ष ऑटोमेटिकली मिल जाता है। लेकिन हम, अगर कोई भक्त है, भक्त को सिर्फ भगवान की भक्ति में आनंद आता है, मोक्ष की कोई इच्छा ही नहीं है कि मोक्ष हो, क्योंकि मोक्ष हो के क्या होगा, क्या मिलेगा, क्या चाहेंगे? हमको भक्ति चाहिए इस जीवन में, और अगर अगला जन्म भी मिलता है, चाहे यहाँ मिले चाहे कहीं और मिले, भक्ति जरूरी है। फिर मोक्ष आए या ना आए, लेकिन अगर हम वहां तक पहुंच पाए या ना पहुंच पाए, हमें कम से कम अर्थ काम से उठकर धर्म में रखना चाहिए, और फिर मोक्ष बेशक हमें मिल पाए। ये भगवद गीता 2.20 हमने डिस्कस किया। एंड द मंत्र इटसेल्फ, अग्नेनाय सुत्तरासे अस्मान, ओ माय लॉर्ड, एज पावरफुल एज फायर। अग्ने, अग्ने इज फायर. If we see, if you would like to, so yesterday we went around to do a yagya at a relative's place, and here in London, the very first time, so they were pretty new. So very first thing was to explain why do we do yagya? What is the significance of doing yagya? In yagya, the two things, one, the major thing is the fire is known to purify, right? If you have some jewelry, in the jewelry like a gold, if you have brass, copper, any impurity, you put that in the fire, because of the science, the gold will remain. It will melt after a while, but the impurities will shed very quickly. This is what Agni, this is what the fire does. It pures us, our body, our consciousness, our speech, our thoughts. That's what the fire does. So अग्नि का जो एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण हमेशा से योगदान रहा है वो ये कि अग्नि हर चीज को प्यूरिफाई करती है। अब आप सोचें कि अग्नि हर चीज को जला देती है, अग्नि हर उस चीज को जला देती है जो कि जलने योग्य है। हम पंचभूत से बने हैं, हमारी बॉडी भी अग्नि जला देती है, और जो पंचभूत हैं, न्यूटन लॉ कि कोई भी मैटर, कोई भी एनर्जी अगर हम देखें तो वो वेस्ट नहीं होती, वो हमेशा एक फॉर्म से दूसरी फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट होती है। वही हमारे रिलीजन वैदिक कल्चर के हिसाब से, हम अगर बॉडी को जलाते हैं, पंच तत्व से बनी हुई बॉडी, पंच तत्व निकल के पंच तत्व में ही, नेचर के अंदर जो पंच तत्व है उसके अंदर मिल जाते हैं। ये अग्नि का काम है। और दूसरा अग्नि का बहुत महत्वपूर्ण काम क्या है? द फायर इज, अग्नि is the mouth of all the demigods. Whatever we put in Agni is accepted by the god, is by demigod, by all the Devi Devta. And then it all gets distributed. And there are many stories about it, that when the yagnas is stopped, then the demigods, they go very weak. And Kali Yuga is very similar to that. And that's why a lot of people, they pray to demigods and they keep changing. They will pray to one Devi, one Devta. It won't work for them. They will move on. Why? Because we don't do yagya. They don't have enough with them. Hare Krishna. Mataji, your hands up, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, so far we have, from what I have known, is that the yagna, the mouth is, actually the mouth of Vishnu. I didn't know it was of the demigods.
Right. Okay. So, Mataji, you are right as well. What happens? Yes. What happens in Bhagavad Gita? So, as per Vedic culture, in Shiv Puran, it's been explained very, because Shiv in Shiv Puran, a lot of Sadashiv, Shivji, and Shambhu and Rudra, a lot of Rudras have been explained. And a lot of Rudras, there are different types of Rudra. They came from the fire. And the whole, the big story is there. But there it's been mentioned that Agni is the mouth of the demigods. So Agni accepts everything on behalf of demigods. Whatever we offer in Agni, Agni Dev will accept it and take it back to Indra, and Indra will distribute to all the demigods. That's been explained there. However, in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Vishnu says that whatever you give it to any demigod, eventually it comes to me, Vishnu. That's what it says. So you're right. Indirectly, so directly it goes to demigod. Well, the very first thing, it goes to Agni Dev. Agni Dev accepts this, but Agni Dev passes to Lord Indra, Lord Indra passes to demigods, but that all goes back to the Lord itself, Lord Vishnu. And this, so now if you think about it, does it go back to the Vishnu? It doesn't actually go back to the Vishnu, because Vishnu doesn't need any of those. Demigod, Devi Devta, they do need it, because they have the power. It's been mentioned, for example, Varun. Varun is Varun, Agni. These are a placeholder, which means like Indra is a placeholder. It's a post for maybe the term is Manvantra. For many years, let's say 1,000 of years, one person, one king, one sage will become Indra. And maybe during that period, one sage or one king will become Varun or Agni. So they have their roles to play. They get the powers, like in the ministerial setup, if you see, they are home minister, they are finance minister, and they accept whatever being given to them, and they, whatever the duties they have, they do it. But Vishnu doesn't take anything. However, it says in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says to Arjun, whatever the humans offer to the demigods, indirectly they are offering to me. Indirectly, they are offering to me because they are my ministers. Like that. They are offering to me. So in that way, you're right that it's also been mentioned that Agni is the mouth of Vishnu, or whatever we offer to Yagya, it goes to Vishnu. That's also right in that perspective.
Okay. Oh, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Very, very, very good point, because it could be confusing. It could be. So I hope it was clear. So, right, if you go further in this, oh my Lord, as powerful as fire, oh omnipotent one, now I offer you all obeisances, falling on the ground at your feet. So this is what we call Dandvat Parnam. So when we, like a danda is like a stick. We fall down like a stick on the ground. Oh my Lord, please lead me. So this is a request to the Lord. Please lead me on the right path to reach you. Again, please reveal yourself, which means please let us know. Because first of all, as devotees, we become humble. We accept that we cannot reach to you. You please help us to reach to you. It's a very subtle difference. But this subtle difference make us very humble, very, very humble. And since you know all that I have done in the past, please free me from the reactions to my past sins so that there will be no hindrance to my progress. So this is the last bit that now we can pretend whatever we do to anyone or to all the people in the world. Even we say that our guru, even the guru knows everything about us. But even if we say, some people, they say that guru is busy, guru got so many disciples, guru don't see you once in a year, more than once in a year. Guru doesn't know you, and guru doesn't know what you've been doing, right? So if I have been doing these services every week, guruji might not know about it, right? Somebody can argue like that, and we say, okay, let's accept that. Let's say, yeah, Guruji might not know. Guruji got like 60,000 disciples, and he cannot. It might not be practical for a human to think and know of all the 60,000 disciples. But here in this mantra, devotee is confirming to the Lord, directly to the Lord. Even though we consider Guru as the representative of the Lord, but directly to the Lord. That Lord, you know very well. So there is no doubt in it. Devotee is accepting it. No argument whatsoever. Lord, you know that what I have done. And because in the last sentence, please free me from the reactions to the past sins. But Lord, you know what I have done, which means devotee is not saying, you know how many mala I have done, how many services I have done. Devotee is not highlighting any of those. Devotee is only focusing on the sins, right? That please, I know I'm not pure. Doesn't matter how much services we have done. We still know that there is a bit of scope of improvement in us. Oh Lord, please, please, please free me from the reactions to my past sins, if you can. And why? It's not that free me from the past reaction so I can enjoy. No, it's not one of those. The reason is so that there will be no hindrance to my progress. Because I would like to, so saying like, Lord, keep my car going. Why? So I can go on holiday? No. So there won't be any hindrance to my progress. So I can reach to the temple, for example, right? Because if the car will break down, I will not be able to go to the temple. So the working car is very necessary. If the hindrance will come, we will not be able to go to the temple. Similarly, the devotee is saying that please keep. And this is the reactions could come in any form and shape. So we are requesting, please, Krishna, if you could do that, that will be really, really, really helpful. And this is the only thing devotee is requesting, Krishna. Now we will see what Chaitanya Charan Prabhuji has said it. Well, Chaitanya Charan Prabhuji has expanded on what Srila Prabhupada ji has said it in the purpose, like we have seen it before. How obstacles on the spiritual path originate. So सबसे पहली चीज चैतन्य चरण प्रभु जी ने डिफरेंट पैराग्राफ्स में यहाँ पे लिखा है. तो पैराग्राफ 1, पैराग्राफ 2 to 4, so पैराग्राफ 2, 3 and 4. उसके बाद पैराग्राफ 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ये 8 पैराग्राफ्स को चैतन्य चरण प्रभु जी ने, और ये पैराग्राफ्स क्या है? ये पैराग्राफ्स जो इस मंत्र की परपट है, व्याख्या है, जो श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी ने दी है. अगर आपके पास में श्री ईशोपनिषद श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी की, जो कि बहुत छोटी, बहुत पतली बुक है, 8 पैराग्राफ के अंदर श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी ने इस मंत्र की व्याख्या करी है. उसके अंदर अगर हम देखें तो चैतन्य चरण प्रभु जी ने श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी की व्याख्या को 3 डिफरेंट सेक्शंस में बांटा है. पहला सेक्शन, हाउ ऑब्स्टिकल ऑन द स्पिरिचुअल पाथ ओरिजिनेट. अगर भक्त प्रभु से ये प्रार्थना कर रहा है कि प्रभु मेरे स्पिरिचुअल, मेरे आध्यात्मिक प्रगति के अंदर मेरे किए हुए जो पाप हैं उसका रिएक्शन ना आए, तो हमें ये समझना जरूरी है कि वो पाप हैं क्या, ताकि हम वो पाप ही ना करें. अगर हम पाप ही नहीं करेंगे, जैसे कि अक्सर बच्चे करते हैं कि बच्चे कुछ करने के बाद कहते हैं सॉरी, और फिर एक बार अगर कहते हैं तो हम माफ कर देते हैं, 2 बार 3 बार. अगर बच्चे सेम मिस्टेक करते हुए सॉरी करते हैं तो हम कहते हैं बेटा सॉरी कहना बंद करो. सॉरी कहने से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, वो काम मत करो ना जिसकी वजह से आपको सॉरी कहना पड़ता है. तो उसी तरीके से भक्त जब कोई गलती करता है और भगवान से कह रहा है भगवान हमें रिएक्शन ना दें, श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी ये समझाना चाह रहे हैं कि भक्त को ये भी समझना चाहिए कि वो गलती ही ना करे, वो जो पाप है वो ही ना करें. और ऐसे बहुत से पाप हैं जिनको हम बचा सकते हैं. कुछ पाप तो हमारे पिछले कर्मों की वजह से मिलेंगे ही मिलेंगे, वो उनका हम ज्यादा कर नहीं सकते. जैसे हमने जहाँ पे जन्म लिया है, हमारी जैसी मानसिक है, लेकिन फिर भी बहुत कुछ हमारे हाथ में होता है. तो जो हमको पुराने कर्मों का फल है उसके लिए तो हम या तो हमें भोगने ही पड़ेंगे या प्रभु से प्रार्थना कर सकते हैं. लेकिन जो अभी कर्म हम कर रहे हैं, हमने कर्म की साइकिल देखी थी जिसके अंदर हम कहते हैं आगामी कर्म. तो जो कर्म आने वाले हैं, उसके जो आने वाले हैं, जो कर्मों का फल आने वाला है, वो कर्म हम अभी कर रहे हैं, उनको हम बचा सकते हैं. तो वो कौन से ऐसे ऑब्स्टिकल्स हैं जो कि मार्ग पे उठते हैं? तो जो हमने पाप किए, पापों का रिएक्शन हुआ, वो रिएक्शन ऑब्स्टिकल के रूप में एक भक्त देखता है. उसमें अगर हम सोचें, द डिवोटी is not blaming, is not complaining. The devotee is only accepting that it was my fault, it was my sin. I will have to go for the reaction and I'm happy to do it, but I hope it will not become an obstacle towards my spiritual progress. That's it. And the second, achieve perfection. Now, spiritual progress, and if we are progressing at one point, we will like to reach to the destination in a perfect mode, whether we call it perfect consciousness, pure consciousness, or whether we will able to see the Lord. Or so Brahman, pure consciousness, Paramatma, when we can see the Lord in everyone. On the Bhagwan, when we can see the Bhagwan itself. The gradual way and the quick way. So there are 3, paragraph 2, 3, 4. 3 paragraphs are on gradual way and the quick way. And we will see both of them. Prabhupada ji has explained, and then Chaitanya Prabhuji has explained further. How the omnipotent Lord guides a devotee. And this is beautiful. That it's like the children. If we go to a birthday party, for example, or we went for a yajna yesterday, even if I'm doing the yajna because I have two kids, I will always keep an eye on the kids. What are they doing? Where they are? They might not notice that, but the parents will always have one eye on them. Right? We will see mothers go to the birthday parties, maybe father is not there, kids are playing around, roaming around. Mother is busy chatting, but mother will always keep an eye on the kid, where the kid is, what the kid is doing. As soon as the kid will go out of the site, they will say, oh wow, where's the kid from? Let me just have a quick look, and then bring back to the site, and then again start continuing. The Lord is very similar. जिस तरीके से माँ बाप अपने बच्चों को, अगर बच्चे ना भी चाहें तो भी माँ बाप अपने बच्चों को अपनी नजर से दूर नहीं होने देते, हमेशा उनका ध्यान रखते हैं, चाहे बच्चे जिस भी तरीके से रिएक्ट करें। जो लॉर्ड है, भगवान है, ईश्वर है, कृष्णा है, वो बिल्कुल ऐसे भगवान की तरह, पेरेंट्स की तरह हमारा हमेशा ध्यान रखते हैं, हमारी तरफ नजर बनाए रखते हैं। हाँ, जैसे बच्चे पेरेंट्स की बात नहीं मानते, आइसक्रीम खा लें या करंट लग जाए, ऐसी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को टच कर लें या ऊपर से नीचे कूद जाएं खेलते हुए, मस्ती करते हुए, और फिर उसका उनको भुगतान करना पड़ेगा, पेरेंट्स कुछ नहीं कर सकते। इसी तरीके से इवन दो भगवान हमारा ध्यान रखना चाहते हैं, हमारे पास में जो फ्री विल है, हम उसका गलत इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, और कई बार कलयुग के अंदर अक्सर करते हैं, क्योंकि हमें मालूम ही नहीं है। So the very first thing, if you see, how obstacle on the spiritual path originate. So now we will get into rise and fall in Krishna consciousness, how we progress further and how we fall down. Right? Akarma, chapter 3, Bhagavad Gita on Karma Yoga. Akarma. Karma is Karma Yoga or karma, just doing something, negating it. We are not doing it. But this is what we actually defined as Nishkam Karma Yoga. It says Akarma, but we, as per the yoga, we call it NKY, Nishkam Karma Yoga. So it's not doing something. Is actually negating it. We are not doing something because it's yoga. And we don't do yoga. We observe yoga. Observe in a sense that we get absorbed in yoga. Yoga is not an act. So we don't say we are doing yoga. Right? It's somebody is practicing bhakti yoga. So bhakti yoga is not doing an activity. Bhakti yoga is that consciousness while doing the activity, right? So we have seen it before that two people might be doing the same task, but the consciousness will dictate, will determine whether that was just a karma or was it a bhakti yoga, right? It's just doing the physical thing, the same thing is there, but it's the consciousness. Hence, Nishkam Karma Yoga is the absorbment of our thoughts, the speech, what we think about it while we do the karma. Hence, a karma is not doing the karma. Rapid elevation by Krishna consciousness. So, if we do Nishkam Karma Yoga, that will really help us in Krishna consciousness, which is purifying our consciousness. Karma Yoga, gradual elevation by Karma Kanda. So if you do like yesterday, we went and we did the puja because they had a new baby, and until unless they understood anything, it was just a karma kand for them. That come, do the puja, we will get this benefit. So that's karma kand, right? You do something kind of karma to get some benefit. That will also help gradual, because we did it once, they might understood a bit of it. What did we do? Why did we do 1%? If they do it 100 times, if every time will add to 1%, then maybe one day they will understand 100% is purified. Next time that they will do 101st yoga, that will become a karma yoga. I actually tried explaining that this is not to gain something. When we are doing yoga, we are not doing it to gain something. We are doing to say thank you, to express gratitude to the Lord that you were a baby in the house. So that's not karma. Karma can't when you do the karma to get the fruits. A karma when you do the karma because it's your responsibility. And there's a difference. And it could be the same karma. So हम सेम कर्म कर सकते हैं, लेकिन कर्म करने के पीछे हमारी इंटेंशन क्या है, कॉन्शियसनेस क्या है। हमने कल भी जब यज्ञ किया तो सबसे पहला चीज हम संकल्प लेते हैं। संकल्प संस्कृत वर्ड जिसका मतलब ही इंटेंशन है, कि हम ये यज्ञ कर क्यों रहे हैं। तो उस टाइम पे अगर आप ये यज्ञ इसलिए कर रहे हैं कि ये यज्ञ करने से ये लाभ होगा, अब वो यज्ञ कर्म कांड का पार्ट बन गया है। अगर आप ये कर्म इसलिए कर रहे हैं, ये यज्ञ इसलिए कर रहे हैं ताकि हम जितने भी देवी देवता हैं, गणेश जी की करी हमने, कलश की स्थापना करी हमने, उसके बाद जो हवन किया हमने, जितने भी मंत्रों का पाठ किया, इस माध्यम से हम भगवान का, प्रभु का, ईश्वर का धन्यवाद करना चाहते हैं। देन दैट विल बिकम भक्ति, अकर्म। Vikarma, negative. Degradation due to Vikarma. Vikarma is doing negative things. This could be, we say, the envy is there, the jealousy is there. We lie to the people, we cheat others for our personal benefit. And that's something is very degraded to the spiritual path, whichever way. Hence, it says, whichever religion you follow, if you follow what it's supposed to, you will purify your consciousness. You will become a better human. And that's what Srila Prabhupada ji says. Srila Prabhupada ji never said that convert the Christians or the Muslims or the Jews or anyone to Hindu. They say if you follow Krishna consciousness and if you are a Christian, you will become a better Christian. If you are follow Islam, you will become better Islam, better Muslim. The yoga itself, the physical hatha yoga people do, that's not going to change your religion. But yes, it will purify your conscience. It will, of course, help in your body, but eventually it will purify your consciousness. Yoga itself, yoga, literal mean yoga. When you join two things together, what two things? It's your body to the spiritual, right? And we start with a lot of people, they have said that we used to have yoga in our previous company, and the company used to provide it. Why? Of course, because the employees will be physically fit, but mentally. They say we feel so, not only that the body gets more flexible, but mentally, and we become very nice people. After that, we don't want to fight at all. So that's how we understand rise and fall on Krishna consciousness, right? Then we have the omnipotent of the Lord. Omnipotent Lord is everywhere, right? And it's been mentioned a number of places, number of times. The existent itself is omnipotent, and it was very hard in the past to understand, but now we can see the cameras are everywhere. You can say in the control room, somebody is watching the cameras, and they could be omnipotent. They could see all the rooms, all the lifts, all the office area, all the streets, omnipotent. So it's very easy. But the Lord is the existence of every. Lord is there, in the form of Paramatma in everyone, living and non-living. So if Lord is there, then Lord will know. And of course, there is a mention of the witnesses, the sun, the moon, the night, the day, air, they all are around us. Through them also, Lord becomes omnipotent. Have more faith in his ability than doubt about our own inability. This is a beautiful concept, and I will try to explain. What this says that a devotee, because a lot of times, so we do Saturday morning, we do Chaitanya Charitamrita sessions. And the way it goes, there may be 30, 25, 30 devotees, a lot more active ones, 25, 30s. And we take turns to deliver the session. So like this session, most of the time I deliver. But there, every week, a different devotee will deliver. And we have a roster who will deliver the next time for a few months. There, some devotees, when you approach them, oh Prabhuji, Mataji, would you like to deliver the session? And they will say, oh, no, I can't do because I don't have the ability. I don't have the ability. Which means they believe in their inability. Because they are not able, they cannot deliver the sessions. They believe in their inability. But what the Chaitanya Charan Prabhuji is trying to emphasize here is that the devotees believe in the Lord's ability more than their own inability. Then, okay, if you believe you're not able to do it, trust the Lord, that Lord is able to surpass your inability. Which means even if you, and there's only one way you can become able, when you practice, right? If somebody is not good in maths, you will say, do more maths, practice maths. Physics, chemistry, bio, commerce, any of the subjects we are not good in. How we get better? Practice. उसी तरीके से हम अपनी नाकाबिलियत पर जितना भरोसा करते हैं, उससे ज्यादा हमको भगवान की काबिलियत पर भरोसा होना चाहिए. And this one thing itself is Ishavasyam principle, and also the invocation mantra Om Purnamada Purnamidam. प्रभु पूर्ण है, हम उन प्रभु से निकले हैं, हम भी पूर्ण हैं. हम भी कर सकते हैं अगर भगवान ने चाहा. वैसे श्रील प्रभुपाद जी ने कहा, मेरे गुरु महाराज जी का आशीर्वाद. So the battle against anarthas. Anarthas are those obstacles. Anarthas are those sins we do. And we all are fighting. It says in the spiritual progress, how we can improve. They are the anarthas which become obstacles. We do some sin, and helpless defeat. Helpless defeat is we can't help. Thank you. We can't help, and the defeat is evident. ये 4 फेसेस हैं. हमने जो शुरू में बात करी कि डिवोटी भगवान को ये कह रहे हैं, भगवान मेरे जो सिन है, मेरे जो पाप है, उनका जो रिएक्शन आएगा, उनसे मुझे प्लीज बचाना, ताकि मेरी जो आध्यात्मिक प्रोग्रेस है उसमें रुकावट ना आ सके. तो यहाँ पे उसको और डिटेल में समझाने के लिए कहा है कि कोई भी अनर्थ हम करते हैं तो वो 4 स्टेट्स के अंदर हम उसको फेस कर सकते हैं. सबसे पहला हेल्पलेस डिफीट. हमें कुछ नहीं मालूम, रिएक्शन आएगा तो हमारा पतन होगा ही होगा. हम एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल इन कलयुग, अरे क्या करें, अफसोस में भरे हैं. हेल्पलेस. You see, they feel helpless. Speak to the old people, and when I say old people, maybe around 60, the kids are gone, nobody is around. They are always continuous helpless. They don't have any sunshine left in their life. What to do? What shall I do? I'm helpless. Or they blame. Husband will blame on the wife. Wife will blame on the husband. Oh, I can't do because of him or her. She doesn't want me to do it. He doesn't want me to do it. Helpless. And that's because we are defeated. Oh, I'm helpless. How many people think that? That's the very first thing and a bigger part of any thing we struggle in. Then the second is much better. We struggle, we try, and we get defeated. Right? We struggle in it. I know I can't do it, but let me try. And no problem, we get defeated. And a lot of parents will agree to that. Children will say, oh, I don't think I can get A star or 9, which is the best in the subjects, or 100% in the exams. What the parents will say? Well, at least try. You might not get it. But if you won't try, you definitely won't get it. But if you try, you might get it. So let's struggle. Right? So rather than helpless defeat, it's better to struggle and then get defeated. Because as a part of the struggle, you might win. And even if you won't get A star, you might get A. Even if you won't get 9, you might get 8. Even if you won't get 100%, you might get 90%, 85%, 80%, whatever. Before struggle, you will get better due to your struggle, even if you won't get whatever you want or whatever the maximum is. And then the third one is you struggle and you succeed. And I have, there was a daughter of a friend who was here who had A in her, so it was the predicted mark. She had A, but she got A stars later. So she, whatever the teacher predicted based on the last 1 year or so, that this is what she's going to get. And most of the people get that. Most of the people. Some people, they get lesser as well. But very rare people get more than that. Why? Because to get more than that, you have to struggle a lot more. And obviously, most of the kids, they think we are already struggling a lot. We are already studying a lot. So we cannot think we will struggle a lot more. No. What will happen? A is good, 8 is good. No, 90% is good. And we always know 60 to 90 is hard work, but 90 to 95 is harder. And of course, 95 to 100, you have to, because of course, the previous hard work you have to continue. Now you have to build up on top and think of the spiritual. Whatever we are doing, we say, oh, well, we don't get time. 16 malas, too much. How do you say on Ekadashi do extra mala? We can't do that. Helpless. We are already struggling and getting defeated. But let's struggle with a hope to get success. But then we say the last one and the best one, and this happens. Effortless success. What is effortless success? The reactions are coming. The reactions of our anarthas, our sin, they are coming. They continuous keep coming. But devotees happily accepting it, going through the pain and moving forward. No, not giving any attention to it. Not at all. Not at all. What that is? That the struggle is going on. But you don't realize that as a struggle. Right? So someone, you will say, okay, let's do the chanting, or let's sit down in meditation. And especially for the kids, if you will ask them, oh, it's such a big hassle for them, they will keep moving. But if you will ask someone who loves, who's been doing for a while, oh, it will be a pleasure for them. It's the same meditation. How come if meditation is bad or meditation is good, then how come the child doesn't like it if it's good? Or if it's bad, how come a monk likes it? So we need to understand it's not the meditation. It's not the task we do. It's who is doing it. So if we could work on our consciousness, the same struggle become effortless. And then we get the success. So we have seen the rise and fall. So even before, this is what we said, obstacles on the spiritual path. And the obstacles we saw, that the kind of karma we do, right? And then if we trust on the omnipotency of the Lord is always there in all our struggles. Hence, Lord can help us to move further. So, what due to all that, what we will understand, that we should never give up. Devotees never give up. We never lose till we lose hope. Right? We never lose till we lose hope. Which means this is the last thing. I hope you have heard of that candle, 4 candles story. If not, I will share maybe next time and try to find some picture, because pictures we remember. Beautiful. It's on the power of the hope we have. Krishna hasn't lost hope on us for so many lifetimes. It says, the Guru Maharaj says a lot of times, we have wasted so many lifetimes. Let's try to waste this lifetime for Krishna. Even if you consider this is going to be a waste, because a lot of people, they don't have complete faith. What we are doing is going to cure us. Never mind. Well, it's better than whatever we have been doing. So even if you consider this as a waste, let's try to waste it in a better way and see what happens. And it might surprise us, pleasantly surprise us. So why should we lose hope? Due to struggle for a few years in one short lifetime. which means it's a short lifetime. If we believe in the vicious circle, birth and death, let's struggle in Krishna consciousness. We will get a better life next time if you think you want to enjoy. However, of course, Krishna consciousness life itself is a big enjoyment. So this is the overview, and this is the other part of the presentation, which we will do next time. So we have kind of completed the whole mantra 18, and we will see again. There are two other presentations, one from ISKCON Desire Tree and another one from the Radhesham Prabhuji. So we will go through, and that will be the revision. And during that process, we will also revise the whole Shri Isopanisad. But think of it throughout the week. And of course, you're part of the WhatsApp group. If you want to share your thoughts, your realization, anything is spiritual, by especially on Mantra 18, or by anything in your life you can think of spiritually, you will see it somewhere. It will be connected to Bhagavad Gita or Shri Isopanisad. Shri Isopanisad is also very much connected to Bhagavad Gita. We have seen the correlations Prabhupada Ji has given, and we have seen the examples of Srimad Bhagavatam as well. So we will see that more. So thank you so much for your presence today, and I wish you a great week. Hopefully we will see again next week. Have a great Raksha Bandhan, all the auspiciousness flowing around, and Krishna will help us to overcome our obstacles on the spiritual path.
Okay.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai, ki jai, jai jai
Hare Krishna,
Shri
Prabhuji. Happy Raksha Bandhan.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
धन्यवाद.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare बोला. Hare Krishna.
भैया सही हो ना सब, आप सब बढ़िया?
बहुत अच्छे. आप बताएं, आप कैसे हैं? सब अच्छा चल रहा है?
बढ़िया, आप भैया आपका आशीर्वाद सब बढ़िया चल रहा है.
कृपा है, प्रभु की कृपा.